My dear one, you have come to the right place right now. In truth, I see you seeking. I sense the depths of your soul, and I assure you this message in this moment is for you. There is no accident that you are here reading these lines. A sacred invitation to something real and personal. It is a sacred appointment I invite you to attend deeply, not merely with your ears or eyes, but with the spirit inside you. In truth, be assured, I am about to uncover something precious. Signs of hope, fortitude for your battle, an intimate embrace for the burden you carry, and a way forward when all doors look closed. In truth, consider just for a breath what it would mean to truly meet me here, not as a distant concept, but as the living God who comes close to speak into your very life. If you walk away now, my loving voice will wait. Hear me, but you know how easily other voices smother truth. You risk staying in the habits and hurts that have shadowed your soul, when right now you are being offered liberty designed exactly for your soul. No other message will meet you like this. Direct and tender, steady and kind. Hear me, a whisper from the one who made you, who understands both your doubts and your dreams. You are seen, treasured, and this message is rooted in love deeper than the oceans. Let me tell you plainly, I always arrive on time. Even now, as your spirit feels at its limits, your fortitude thin, your hope nearly faded, I reach out to you. I know the places where it seems answers are locked away and desolation taunts you. Beloved, yet here I come right into this hour to give you a message of hope, to offer my hand to draw you out of that desolation into light. Beloved, when you rest in me, who or what can truly stand against you? No force seen or unseen can conquer the soul that clings to my pledges. Beloved, my presence in your life is not a far-off story, but your daily reality. Hear me, if you trust me, I will give you calm, a quiet determination to keep moving, to fight the good fight, never having to look back in regret or fear. Be assured, you will carry on, you will persevere. The way may not be painless, but you will find that giving up is no longer possible because you are held and sustained by something greater than you know. Be assured, you have wondered sometimes with tears on your pillow, sometimes in the exhausted silence, how close you have come to utter defeat. Yet here I am. I do not shame you for your battle or judge you for your questions. I come to rescue you precisely in these moments of affliction, motivated by a love that goes far beyond what you imagine. Take this to heart. I want you stable, not crushed, safe, not wandering, able to taste happiness, to know eternal life as more than a distant hope. My message comes now here because I know the weight of your need. You feel the urgency in your spirit, that ache that calls for something beyond human help. Listen, let me say it again. In truth, come to me. I will lift your suffering from you and break the fetters that have bound you. I am the all-powerful, supreme over everything. Do not give way to fear. Allow yourself to step into my promise. Instead, wrap my message around your soul. Let it become the rhythm of your thoughts, the anchor. When doubts swirl, others have walked away, dismissing my counsel, ignoring my warnings, suffering from disasters, and a slavery of self and circumstance that could have been avoided. But you are invited into something better if you open your soul. Hear me, I will set you free from every fear that haunts the shadows. Truly, my greatest desire for you is that you live in the fullness of my will, not because I hunger to control, but because I know where joy and safety dwell. Stand before me with humble expectation, not groveling or shamed, but aware that your need and my supply are meant to meet. I want intimate communion with you. Beloved, more than rituals or mere words, I long to share with your soul, to make known to you my thoughts and my intentions to bless you. Stay alert to what I speak, not merely to know, but to act. My instructions are not burdensome. I seek only to be first in your life. This is not too hard. Just trust me with your dreams, your decisions, your daily moments. I am the one who gave everything. Life, death, resurrection for you. You need me whether on the high place or in the low place. Hear me, you cannot reach your best or most beautiful dreams apart from me. Call on my name. Let it rise from your lips now. Listen, say the name of Jesus. Say that you love me and discover that I am more than enough to save, to raise you from the darkest pit. Let what I have promised become your resting place. Hear me, and draw close to me with repentance and a sincere soul. Be assured, if you turn from the mocking, deceiving, or toxic voices that poison trust, if you walk away from habits and places and people that trap your spirit, you will discover a new liberty washing through your life. I urge you now, pay close attention to this voice. Beloved, even when you return to these words, let them soak in, shaping not only your beliefs, but your actions and responses to life. And I will remain beside you, shielding you from danger and empowering you against evil. Place your whole life upon the foundation of my will, disconnected, or facing the exposure of secrets you thought you could hide. Remember, your vulnerability is not a loss, but the sacred entranceway to my restoration. Should this day find you discouraged, hear me. Temptations, doubts, old wounds, and anxiety may swirl, but my command to you is clear. Take courage, find fortitude, and come to me today. Return to this Father who loves you enough to append worlds for your return to remove guilt, sweep away grief, and fill your years with real unshakable joy. I am never far while you sense the nearness of my embrace. Listen, yes, right now I want you to realize that this is the answer and sign you have long been looking for. The path to your favor, the dawn of your redemption, it stands open before you. You, precious to me, are being called, even when you didn't feel my presence, even when disbelief or numbness silenced your prayers. I have been by your side, waiting for your trust to awaken once more. Through these words, I desire to gift you with clarity for your confusion, direction in your trials, guidance for the climb ahead. Lift your gaze to the spiritual reward that waits for you, allowing the weight of yesterday to fall away so your hands are free to grasp the prize of your highest calling. Victory waits. Listen, this is no mere motivational phrase, but an eternal reality prepared for the faithful. The liberty that wipes away debts, the health that renews what was waning, the abundance that brings not just provision, but overflowing gladness that is my soul for you. Take in my love now at the right and perfect time. Truly, see how your prayers are not ignored. They are answered in ways higher than you have asked or even imagined. Let the fervor of your trust rise. Listen, let the honesty of your spiritual journey be your shield. Even failing to understand the difficulties that arose, you have held my pledges close, but in all things, your faithfulness has never gone unseen. You never lost a longing to believe, nor forsook the special place you made in your life, your home, and your family for my name. Hear me, this perseverance draws you to the threshold of conquering every force that once made you turn back in fear. But now you have dared to trust my inexhaustible love and my unmerited favor. Once anxiety whispered you to retreat, I am removing the obstacles you cannot remove alone. Sickness, opposition, shame, and everything that has weighed you down. From now blessings flow abundantly into your lap. Truly, in truth, you have always shown courage. Take this to heart, the depths of your longing. Prayer is not about eloquent words or formulaic rituals. Hear me, what stirs my soul is the trust that rises sincerely. I will place my presence over your household. Your family will stand as witnesses to my power with their own eyes. The ones you love will marvel at the wonders I will perform among you. Believe this from your soul. The wonder you thought unreachable is at hand. Attend closely. Beloved, every message I have spoken here is spoken from the lips of one who never makes empty pledges. The possibilities for your life expand as your trust does. Be assured, sometimes I work through unexpected people or places. Let your eyes see beyond familiarity to recognize the breadth of my provision. I am searching the world even now for those who love and trust me with childlike hearts, and you are among them. I have seated you close to me in a place of supernatural favor. The invitation is here. Truly, will you receive this message? Will you let it shape you and lead you into the extraordinary? In truth, or will you settle for less for watching rather than living? Step out, climb higher on this staircase of trust. Hear my own voice calling, come closer. Immerse yourself in the grace and empowerment I pour out. I am anointing you, setting your soul ablaze for my redeeming purpose. Carry the banner of this mission, boldly testifying to a world desperate to know there is a God who loves, who gathers all willing souls from the paths of destruction into my everlasting embrace. Hear me, receive this power. Sense the shift within you, how my name upon your lips transforms your very being. Beloved, you are not too small, not too weak. Beloved, with your words and prayers, you will quench storms and silence opposition. You will discern my host of angels surrounding you. See the strategies I set in place for your defense. Listen, the sword of my resurrection is in your hand. Now wield it to shatter lies, silence accusations, and cut through every web of confusion spun by your adversary. Let every curse spoken against you fall harmless as ashes. Take this to heart. Let the wind carry them away, leaving their authors in profound regret for the harm they intended. This is no idle talk. The choice is active and present. Will you right now rise and live, or nestle back into the shadows of old pain? Beloved, your happiness does not need to be postponed. Come to me for the peace and comfort your soul aches for. The inheritance of my spirit, the mark of supernatural life, is waiting on your open acceptance. Listen, make this your new normal. The miracles you anticipate are already taking shape. I am favor your life, your family, the deepest longings for security and provision that live within you. I am providing for your needs, restoring what was lost, ushering in a season of wisdom and inventive diligence. Listen, lack and scarcity are being dismantled. Let the memory of past failures be overwritten. Questioned by others because of misfortune, those are not wasted. Those moments when you felt stripped of dignity even there, when pain drove you to my arms, you made a decision worth more than 1,000 tokens. Hear me, your God, your shepherd and sustainer. You called me your friend, hear me. It is time for the season of anxiety to end, for your life to be marked, not by worry or debt, but by health, restored relationships, and the respect you deserve as my one. And you are not just any one. You belong to the royal house of the Creator of all things, with a humble soul molded through trial, unlike those who boast in fleeting riches and outward appearance. I have poured my endless power into you for just this reason, because you opened your spirit in humility and longing. Beloved, be assured, you do not need to advertise your blessings or fight for earthly trophies. I gave my own life for you. This act was not meant to create distance, but to draw you close to my tender soul. Truly believe it. You are not like others who ignore my invitation. Your sincerity and goodness are my delight, and it is my irrevocable decision to bless you. No opposition or rejection can halt what I have purposed for you. Return again and again to drink from these waters. Each day offers new intimacy in our conversation. Take this to heart. Do not allow distractions or tiredness to draw you from my presence. Even on days when you want to hide, my love will seek you out, find you, and restore your sense of belonging. Hear me. Let yourself feel this truth. You are never alone. Do not feel ashamed or unworthy to come to me, for I know every corner of your life already. If burden and worry have distracted you, the antidote is simply returning again and again to my embrace, with or without perfect words, with or without understanding. In truth, begin this day not in sadness, not limited by human judgments or harsh opinions, but focused on the immense reality of my love for you, as unchanging as the sunrise. Listen, some moments require withdrawing from the noise, intentionally seeking space to meet me. In truth, I will find you every time, anchoring you in security. Open the doors of your soul to my favor and let my love settle deep, maybe even the urge to weep as you realize I've always been the one knocking at the door of your soul. You may feel a wave of emotion. Take the time you need with me today. Every day, soon as this becomes your rhythm, watch burdens lift and transformation bloom in your life and that of your family. The issues that have felt like knots inside you, worries, conflicts, anxieties, deep aches, will begin to yield to joy as my spirit fills you up. Do you sense now truly how deeply loved you are? Bring me your petitions. Take this to heart. Speak boldly, faithfully, laying it all down. Hear me. As you do, my response is simple yet profound. Be assured, I will remove the weight from your shoulders, giving back the brightness and delight that have been lost. Let your soul be quiet and receptive. Open the scriptures once more and remember the way my own words have always satisfied your soul. Recall the days when hope and dreams seemed easy, when your face was lit with happiness. Believe me, that joy is not gone for good. I am doing a new and wonderful thing, ushering in a season surpassing anything you have known before. Hear me, no more will constant setbacks drain you. The pain in body and soul will recede. Hear me, the wounds of broken relationships will be healed. Those who once wounded you with stinging words are losing their power over you. In truth, I will surround you with healthy, loyal, kind friends and loved ones. In truth, a new desire to live and dream is stirring within you. You must know this. The deepest desire of my own soul is to see you truly, eternally happy. Be assured, nothing in this world or any other can overtake my purpose for you. Let your soul be ready, your spirit alert. At the right time, you will wake to eternal liberty. In a moment, and all that once chained, you will be gone. This is what I call favor, abundance, supernatural wonder. I am your shepherd, your healer, your guarder and sustainer. You and your household cannot be snatched from my protective grip. Even now, a wonder is ripening in your life. Favor, restoration, reconciliation, love where coldness once ruled. I see your effort, I know the weight of your pain, and my soul weeps with yours. I want you to understand that I too suffered for you. Truly, my own cross, my own blood, so that you could have true life and happiness. Do not carry guilt and shame that I have already discharged. Some troubles you never caused. Some expectations are beyond human endurance. Hear me, let me carry you, defend you, provide for you so that your goodness is never hijacked by manipulative or thankless people. Your simple trust, that is all I ask for. your innocence. Stop blaming yourself for not meeting everyone's demands. Do not take two soul judgments or stories others create to diminish you. If I do not condemn you, if I have already forgiven you, what does it matter what others think or say? Hear me, I offer liberty for all who place me at the center of their hearts, who turn from old ways and release themselves from the grip of that which leads only to more pain. Take this to heart. The greatest wonder I offer is this: a clean slate, a light soul, a life built on liberty and peace. Take this to heart. Everything else flows from that wellspring. Needs met, food on the table, work that affirms dignity, harmony mended in relationships. Let this wonder settle in your soul now. Receive my spirit. Let my love wash over you once more. Face this day with confidence and courage. Beloved, I am doing wonders for you. The victory you have prayed for is much closer than you realize. Carry this certainty. As you rise each morning, listen. My presence encircles you. My pledges hold you firm. Beloved, even as you feel the trembling in your core, as tears rise when you see your reflection. Beloved, grasp how deeply you are loved. Chosen, not discarded. Celebrated, not condemned. The worth I see in you is infinite and unbreakable. I am restoration, your soul, clearing away the fog of old disappointments, planting a new, unshakable joy within. In truth, I am calling you not merely to security for yourself, but out into the world as a conduit of my light. Take this to heart. The favor I pour upon you is designed to overflow. Truly let your hands be quick to serve others. Your words are wellspring of encouragement and hope. When you pour yourself out, I will multiply your fortitude, renew your health, and shower yet more of my spirit in your soul. Beloved, obey this call. There is a beautiful surprise waiting for you as trust meets obedience. In truth, find stillness. Take this to heart. Release your burdens. Breathe out every concern to the wind of my spirit. Let peace fill you. One dwell with you, never departing, always abiding. Be assured, no feeling, no memory, no worry is too strong to withstand the assurance of my love. I am committed like a father, eager to protect and heal, to tending the hidden places of your soul. My purpose for you is abundant living liberty from anything that deadens or depresses you. Recognize me not as a distant idea from a book, but as the living God drawing close, writing words of promise upon your soul with every new sunrise. As you read, as you believe, you feel me moving within. That in itself is proof more vital than any sign or wonder. The days ahead are filled with blessings. Hear me, expect them, watch for them, trust every detail to my loving hand. I see the questions that stir in your soul. Take this to heart in truth. The longing for answers you may not yet dare to voice. I am aware of the battles you face. In truth, each hesitation, each weariness that weighs upon your shoulders. In this moment, rest in the certainty that your concerns do not go unnoticed. They echo in the vastness of my love and attention, for I am closer to you than your own breath. There are invitations in every breath. Be assured, you take opportunities to seek deeper understanding, to exchange anxiety for peace, to trade isolation for belonging. It is not by accident that you are here receiving this message. I tailor my words for you now, knowing the unique shape of your hopes and fears, knowing the tender and hidden places within you where light longs to enter. Be assured, each message is marked by my affection, each sentence a kind prompting toward the life I dreamed for you. My dear, you are tempted to measure your worth by fleeting circumstances. Sometimes you look at the world rushing by, its noise and applause, and wonder if you are seen. Listen, you compare, you strive, and you worry that perhaps something essential is missing. Here, I draw you aside. Attend and remember, you are wonderfully made, and no shadow can erase the light I set within you. When the days blur and tasks pile high, when you feel invisible among many, pause and let the truth settle in. I cherish you not for what you do, but for who you are. My delight does not depend on your perfection or constant fortitude. When you stumble, I reach to steady you. In truth, when you falter, I whisper courage into your soul. Let my faithfulness be the ground beneath your feet, the anchor when uncertainty rises. In the pauses between your thoughts, you may sense me in the quiet. Sometimes you doubt, was that hope, that inner nudge truly from me? I speak in ways beyond the ordinary. Let me assure you truly, I use the beauty of creation, the warmth in a friend's voice, the relentless tug of kindness inside your chest. You turn toward me. Every moment you turn toward goodness, compassion, or truth reflects my likeness within you. Every hunger for justice, beloved, do not underestimate the profound difference you make by being true to this image. Hear me, even on days marked by failure or doubt, I am not turned away from you. I do not grow weary of your requests or your questions. In truth, My love endures deeper and higher than oceans, steady across the seasons of your life. As you seek me, let hope rise in you. Beloved, do not be satisfied with answers limited by human understanding. Expect greater things. My ways are beyond your own. My wisdom surpasses every human plan. The story is not finished at the first sign of disappointment. I am the one who sees the end from the beginning, the one who breathes life where there seems to be only ashes. Gently, persistently, I invite you to trust that the unseen foundations I am laying beneath your circumstances will hold. The wounds that feel slow to heal all find their comfort in my presence. The pain you carry, hear me, bring them to me, not in fear of reprisal, but in liberty, knowing nothing surprises me or repels me from you. You are always welcome here, no matter how heavy your burdens or how fragile your hope. I do not call you to a love that ignores your reality or dismisses what is hard. Instead, I offer you restoration that works from the inside out. My touch is patient and persistent. Where others see brokenness, I see possibility. Hear me, take this to heart. Where you feel empty, I speak abundance. When your prayers seem unanswered, I am moving in places you cannot yet see. Wait in expectation, not resignation. Meaning even when answers are slow, there is promise even in the waiting. I am cultivating trust in you that is not dependent on sight. Anchoring your soul in myself, so that fear and discouragement no longer have the final say. Let joy find you even in ordinary places. Truly, you search for dramatic signs. In truth, yet I am present just as fully in the quiet moments. Truly, attitude. In truth, take time to notice. Every small favor is a declaration of my affection. Every breath a reason to hope. You may battle with the feeling that there is more you ought to be doing, more ways you must prove yourself. Hear me now. Your value does not rest in your unending effort. Recognizing that to simply be with me is enough. Rest in me, service, and purpose will flow not as a burden, but as an overflow of the love I fill you with. From that place of security, listen, I am not a distant taskmaster, but a close companion guiding you step by step. When worries threaten to overwhelm you, stand still and invite me into your thoughts. Let my peace rise within you, defying the logic of fear. As the storm rages outside, in truth, I have overcome the storms that seek to diminish your courage. Beloved, trust me with the outcomes you cannot control. Even in the chaos, I hold your story together. With every sunrise, I renew my compassion for you. My mercies are never depleted. Truly, my patience never exhausted. You are never left to fend for yourself, never required to navigate the challenges alone. Let your soul open wide to possibilities you have not yet seen. I am able to do far more than you imagine, weaving good from threads you might overlook. Do not limit your expectations or diminish your dreams. Believing I attend attentively and respond with perfect wisdom. Bring every longing to me if a door closes. It is not to punish you, but to protect you or redirect you toward a greater good. In every uncertainty, choose trust over cynicism, hope over resignation. Listen, I see your frustrations and discouragements, but I am not discouraged by them. Instead, I gather every tear, every worry, and hold them close, weaving even these into the tapestry of your life. The journey is not one of instant transformation but of steady growth. I am not interested in surface-level change, but in deep, lasting restoration. Where you see only the challenge, I see the fortitude I am building in you. Be assured, do not despise slow progress. I am patient with you. Be patient with yourself. Learn to celebrate small victories. Honor the courage it takes to press forward in trust. Know that the delays you experience are not denials but opportunities for roots to go deeper, for trust to mature. Live today in the confidence that you are fully known and fully loved. There is nothing hidden from my sight, nothing in your story that disqualifies you from my affection. Come as you are with hopes, regrets, questions, and dreams, knowing that I embrace every part of you. The path ahead may twist and turn, but I am already there, preparing places of refreshment and renewal. Trust the journey, for I walk with you every step, providing fortitude for today and hope for all the days to come. But a tapestry I am carefully weaving. You have begun to see that your life is not a series of accidental moments. I know the weight you carry, the thoughts that press in on you when the world feels silent and heavy. I see every question that lingers in your soul, each doubt swirling in the quiet corners of your mind. Hear me in truth. You try to make sense of the struggles that do not have instant answers, and you wish at times that my voice would thunder with obvious guidance. Take this to heart, yet my presence is never far, and I am teaching you to attune your soul to the language of trust, one kind nudge at a time. Each time you feel unseen, remember that I am the one who knows you thoroughly. From the first breath of dawn to the hush of nightfall, the cares you try to hide behind busyness or forced smiles are not invisible to me. I see you wrestling with trust, trying to reconcile my pledges with what you can see right now. My love is patient, nor is my affection diminished by your moments of weakness. I am not frustrated by your process growth, and the spirit often comes in the hidden places. Seeds do not sprout the moment they are planted. They sit beneath the soil blanketed by darkness, drinking in every drop of rain, waiting for the right time to break through. Be assured, so it is with your soul. Listen, I am nourishing your roots in seasons that seem silent or still. What feels like delay to you is actually careful preparation. Take this to heart. I am working in your life with precision, knowing exactly when to bring things to bloom. Beloved, your circumstances are not the measure of my faithfulness. Be assured, nor are you ever forgotten in times that feel ordinary. Truly, even in the unnoticed days, I am shaping you, building endurance, anchoring your hope deeper in my pledges. I see where pain has made its mark on your soul. Some wounds you carry have shaped the way you see the world and even the way you see me. Take this to heart. Let me gently remind you, I am not the author of your hurt. Rather, I am the healer of the wounds. The things that broke you did not escape my notice. Take this to heart. I was there holding you, even when you felt alone. Not for defeat. My desire is for restoration. My hands are skilled in mending what is shattered. Truly, even the pieces you believe are beyond repair. When you let me into those inner chambers, I do not come with judgment or disappointment. I come with tenderness and a vision for your wholeness that far surpasses your own. There is no shame in your scars. They are the openings through which my restoration light pours. You may ask why uncertainties persist, why answers seem delayed. I invite you into deeper trust, but because I want you anchored in something unshakable, not because I wish to keep you waiting. Take this to heart. If every longing were instantly fulfilled, your soul would not grow strong in trust. It would remain shallow, disconnected from the richness I longed to give. Truly, I am the steady companion on this road, teaching you to find security in my love when all else shifts. Truly, every time you choose to trust when the way is unclear, you are aligning yourself with the rhythm of heaven. I honor every act of hidden obedience. Take this to heart. Every moment you choose to worship through tears. Listen, every time you refuse to let go of hope, you are not defined by what you lack or by what others have called you. Hear me. My voice speaks truer than the labels the world has pressed upon you. I call you dear, chosen, and precious. There is nothing accidental about the way I have formed you. Your gifts, your passions, even your quirks are woven into the story I am writing with your life. Truly, do not fear that you have missed your moment. Truly, I do not operate on the rigid timelines of men. Beloved, my timing is always perfect, and I have the authority to redeem time itself. The years you perceive as lost are not beyond my reach. I am able to restore and bring forth goodness in ways you cannot yet imagine. You wonder at times if your prayers make a difference. In truth, if your voice reaches beyond the ceiling of your room, I assure you every whisper of longing, every cry for help stirs my soul. I store up your prayers as precious incense. Not one message falls to the ground without my notice. When answers seem slow, I am not ignoring you. I am aligning situations, shifting hearts, and preparing you for what you have asked. But in the transformation I bring to your soul while you wait. Sometimes the greater wonder is not in the immediate answer. Allow me to teach you again the beauty of surrender. Surrender is not defeat. Hear me. It is an invitation for me to move in liberty and fullness on your behalf. Listen, when you hold tight to control, fear multiplies and hope fades. Hear me, but in the place of surrender, you discover that I am trustworthy. My plans for you teem with hope. Be assured, I am not constraining your life, but expanding it in ways that will surprise you. Not your failures, not your detours, not your disappointments. I do not waste anything. Everything when yielded to me becomes fertile ground for redemption. Hear me, when you serve and love without applause, these are the moments that delight me most, for they uncover a soul connected to my own. In truth, but do not despise the days of small beginnings. You long for significance. I see beauty in your unseen sacrifices. Your quiet choice is to be kind when it costs you. Your perseverance in loving those who may never say thank you. Truly, let your soul rest from striving. You cannot earn my approval or outpace my love. I invite you to live in the liberty of being fully known and still fully wanted. You do not need to impress me or win my affection. It is already yours. Breathe deeply, my one. Even now, I am closer than the air around you, eager to whisper truth to the places that have grown weary. But who you are becoming, I am here shaping not only what you do. Remember that hope in me is never misplaced. As you walk forward, storms may come and winds may roar, but I am the anchor holding you steadfast. Take this to heart, I will not leave you adrift. Your future is secure, not because of your own fortitude, but because of my pledges and character. Keep lifting your eyes beyond what you see. Let me show you the bigger picture of the story that is still unfolding, painted with my mercy and glory. In truth, sometimes you look at yourself through the fractured glass of your own expectations and unresolved shame. Unfinished, inconsistent, weary from the cycles that repeat in silence. You wonder if I see you as you see yourself. Let me speak into this space. For I know every movement of your soul, every trembling of hope and every hidden doubt. Hear me, bring your whole story to me, not just the pages you deem worthy. I am not frightened by your complexity, nor surprised by your repeated questions. My love was never founded on your flawless execution. I formed you in tenderness, knowing every detail, and I have set my delight on you as you are. When you withdraw in fear of my disappointment, remember that I am always more drawn to your truth than to your attempts to conceal it. There is no darkness you can enter that I will not stand inside with you. Even as you wander in confusion, my hand is present, inviting you closer, not driving you away. Take these words as shelter, but also as invitation. I am not far off, considering you only when you have succeeded, rather. Beloved, my gaze is upon you in the tension, in the battle, in the aftermath of words spoken in haste, thoughts you wish to recall. I am the one who remains when you want to run, who whispers comfort even in the noise of your own self. Each moment you turn your face toward me, however faint, I recognize it as a victory. Be assured, there is nothing to prove in my presence, only belonging to receive. Have you noticed how weary your striving leaves you? Letting the reality of my affection for you sink deeper. Let go of the strenuous attempts to impress and simply sit, listen. Even if you do not feel it, my embrace around you is real and constant. Take this to heart. Others may set conditions for their acceptance, but I have no such boundaries. Hear me, I am not limited by your history or the opinions of those around you. My desire is singular, that you would open your soul and let me heal what you have hidden, even from yourself. Hear me, you worry that full honesty will bring rejection, but I tell you, nothing could ever lessen my commitment to you. My delight is not threatened by your weakness. Every scar you carry has been seen and cherished by me, not as marks of failure, but as evidence of surviving in a troubled world. Truly, when you bring these wounds to me, they become places where my love is poured out most extravagantly. Invite me into those places where you feel least lovable and dare to believe that I will meet you there with gentleness. You have asked, sometimes in desperation, whether you are truly enough. Hear me, I tell you, you are more than enough, because I am the one who makes you whole. Beloved, do not measure yourself with standards borrowed from others or ideas that diminish the beautiful uniqueness I have placed in you. You are not defined by your past wounds or repeated mistakes. I am writing a new story in you. Be assured, even as you read these words, weaving strands of hope where desolation used to rule, it is within my power, not yours, to bring about deep and lasting transformation. In truth, rest in the assurance that your best efforts can never substitute for my endless grace. My commitment is steady, and my purpose for your life is untouched by the storms you encounter. Even now, as burden tries to settle on you, listen, allow me to lift it. I am not impatient when you stumble. I walk with you through valleys, never abandoning your side. There will be days full of clarity and days when shadows press in close. In both, I am equally with you, not waiting on the distant edge for you to perform, but present in the gritty, unvarnished moments. Come as you are each time. I am the steady source when everything else falters. When you are disappointed in yourself, lean into my patience and kindness. These are not limited resources, but the infinite well of my being. If you feel distant, if warmth feels out of reach, do not shrink back. Even when your feelings betray you, I am the steady promise spoken over your life, the invitation that stands regardless of your internal weather. Rejection is foreign to my soul toward you, immovable. Your value in my eyes is settled when you cannot pray. Let your silence become the space where my love speaks louder. I never measure your worthiness by the eloquence of your words, but by my own relentless compassion. Listen, beloved, let me carry what you cannot. Release what burdens you and trust that I am working where you see only delay. Only continued turning toward me, however uncertain your steps. Trust does not require perfect vision. I know every longing and frustration, and I am piecing together a tapestry that one day will make sense, even of the scattered threads you cannot untangle. Now each day is an opportunity for me to show you new facets of my character, that I am merciful, kind, patient, beyond comprehension. You may sometimes resist, unsure of surrender, but I will wait within your hesitation, never rushing you, but always drawing you closer. Be assured, allow the ordinary moments to become sacred when you remember my presence within them. Beloved, I am as close in your daily tasks and quiet sighs as I am in moments of worship and wonder. There is no requirement that you perform some great act to draw my attention. Beloved, you are already held in the fullness of it. Celebrate the small victories and bring me the disappointments. I rejoice with you and I weep with you. I am never disengaged even in your silence. Trust is slowly built and I am patient to win your soul again and again. If you feel fragile, know that I specialize in caring for fragility. Beloved, quench no smoldering wick. I break no bruised reed. I delight to nurture back to life what you thought was gone forever. I hold every fragment of your story and see significance in every tear and every act of courage, no matter how insignificant it seems to you. But a steady dance between you and me. Growth is not a race with others, be assured. Paced by my love and not by fear. Open your hands and let go of what you cannot fix. Take this to heart. Receive my peace, not just in fleeting moments, but as the foundation from which you walk forward. You are not alone and you are not expected to figure it all out. My voice calls to you in confusion, offering clarity when you are ready to receive. Even if progress feels slow, remember that my work in you is steady and sure. Lean into my faithfulness,